Hi there, I'm John Champagne, and I'm really looking forward to being part of a teaching team presenting a permaculture design course in the ACT in Southern Tableland. It's been quite a while, so it's going to be great. I've met so many people who comment always that they've wanted to do a permaculture course, but never get around to it. So no excuses, Canberra, still places left. It changes lives, so jump on board.
How beautiful. I'm Lizzie Smith. I'm one of the other co-educators for the Canberra Region Permaculture Design course. And yes, I'm very excited too. It's getting very close now. And our educator team's really, really keen to go. So still places left. If you wanted to do it, as John said, please sign up, give me a call, and we'll discover permaculture design together. Um, if you don't mind, can I just ask a question? When you said it changes lives, what
Mm.
what's some examples that you've seen? Like I've seen amazing people do permaculture courses, for example, and then completely pivot their work and their livelihood. But that's sort of the extreme. And then people like me who just take forever to get to this point. What are some examples from some of your previous students?
Robin Rosenfeld came out of one of my courses and started Pip magazine in Australia,
Mm.
which is Australia's largest permaculture magazine. A Thai lady I taught in Asia, she ended up with the Hillary Clinton Award for humanitarian work on the Thai-Burmese border,
Mm.
setting up refugee camps and, incredible sort of work. A lot of people downsize. They really get that aspect of, their lifestyle is important to this, and they feel that they don't need anything, a house that big or
Yeah.
whatever. And that's a dramatic change and stuff like that. So yeah, it's broad. I think everyone does something, whether it's, collecting chooks and giving it to a worm farm, they'll do something from that to doing extraordinary things. You just never know.
Yeah,
But
and I'm sitting here in Braddon Park, which used to be a place you didn't go, but here's a design approach to a community asset, a common lands that's really got some great things happening in the on the weekends and when most people aren't working in Canberra. It's really become a gathering place for people. So I think the
mm,
design part and the design skills that some of our students who've signed up are really keen to get and to apply those in their local community is another great reason, right?
yeah, that's right. You do. It is a design course, and you're given a tool how to do that. And that's a big step, I guess, and a skill that you'll have, and you just got to practice it. You just got to keep practicing it.
Right. And applicable to so many areas of your life. Like
That's
you've made
right.
it your home and your livelihood
Mm.
for many, many years, haven't you?
That's right. Yeah. I mean, for Sharon and I, it's a lifestyle choice. And so it's a big aspect of our lives. And you can take, bits of permaculture however you want, whether it's just to design your backyard to grow food or change your whole thinking, I guess, about how and also look to the future and how you're going to be part of that in a positive way. It's
Yeah.
what I really like about permaculture. It's so positive that, we're looking for solutions and answers all the time. So in this day and age, with all the doom and gloom, it's a sign of hope.
Yeah. And it doesn't have that sort of blind optimism. It's really practical and grounded, like you say, like you really can center it around your own food systems to business design as I do as well. And lifestyle design, really. It's really how you craft your life to be
Yeah.
to be really enjoyable. So very flexible design tool is what I'd summarize it as.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a good definition.
yeah, and you mentioned Millpost, so we've been lucky enough to get a really good solid afternoon tour with them. It's going to be freezing, they tell us, because we're in winter, but
Yeah, it
it's
snowed. Time I was there.
hasn't snowed yet, so who knows? We're expecting a bit of rain over the next week, which will be great.
Yeah.
Um, And we've also got another regenerative farm in Bywong to visit, Rue
Mm,
Valley.
mm,
And of course, the amazing Kelly Brennan, and she's opening
mm.
home to us and conducting the design modules for us as an educator team. So,
Yeah,
and
and then the
of course,
urban farm. Yeah.
yeah. That's right. Fiona Buning and crew have opening their home, and some other local legends like Gokhan Yanniseri and Sam Hawker as well, all involved,
Mm,
all stepped up to deliver this
fantastic.
wonderful. Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's just great to see it happening in Canberra again, and who knows where it leads to. I think it's great going through this process of this course, and developing a good structure, I guess, to go forward with.
that's right. And there's a long legacy, isn't there? Like you handed me a printed typed newsletter book a while ago of this legacy of permaculture in Canberra from many, many
Mm.
years ago, probably younger than some of our participants in this course will be younger than that legacy. So,
Yeah,
mm,
yeah,
how do we
yeah,
share that? How do we connect and share that legacy to what we're doing from the 10th of May?
yeah. That's right. I mean, and permaculture does have Bill Mollison was up there very early days, invited by the Unemployed Workers Union.
Yeah,
Um, and yeah, Canberra's had its ups and downs. Dave Tooley had a group over 300 members actively doing amazing stuff, and then energy comes. So hopefully the energy is on the rise again, and we see the next chapter
yeah,
in permaculture around that region because it's specific climate. I think the tableland. It's a cold place. Cold temperate, cool temperate. So yeah, it deserves its own course.
yeah, for sure. And we've got some great urban homesteader groups and
Yeah.
permaculture groups, quietly active, I would say, in small cells. So many people with many skills to share as we build, I guess we're building a hosting platform for really anyone to do permaculture based training in the future as
Mm,
well. Under our
mm.
permaculture education, ACT and surrounds or PEDS
So-
group, collaborative, collective, guild,
Yeah.
many things still forming. But yeah, essentially very happy to host this permaculture design course starting on the May 10th and running right through to June.
Fantastic. Yeah, really looking forward to it.
Yeah, yeah. So big permaculture excitement bubble going out to everyone. So if you want to sign up, you can contact John or myself. You'll find us just through the Permaculture Canberra Facebook groups, also on Humanitics as the tickets, or just ask around. You'll find us a way to contact us, and we're excited to meet you at the course.
Right.
Thanks, John. I have another question, which is a deep and meaningful one, if you want to answer it. But
Oh yeah.
John, what is it? We're so grateful that you've guided the build of this course with us as a recognised
Mm.
culture elder, and I just wanted to know, what does that mean in your heart to be able to do that?
Yeah, like I think it's important. Permaculture's always has had this understanding of mentoring, of assisting the next generation of teachers to come along, and part of that is the evolution of the design course itself. So I'm coming. My courses are very traditionally based. This is how they've been taught. This is how they've been sort of covered. Um, but the course is always changing as new material enters the permaculture spectrum. And so it's got to evolve. And so what we did was really an exercise in evolving the PDC main topics and making them more applicable to, the people that are going to be in front of you.
Mm,
I think that's an important role to play, I guess, as an elder, doing a support role.
yeah, yeah. And I think your advice has been really grounded. Like, just there's a lot of content to fit in, and
Mm.
how we deliver that effectively, I guess, is the challenge.
Yeah.
Reinforced at the educators course, right? As well, you have
Yep.
very uh, staged practice at that. When I did the course with Brenna and Hannah
Yep.
at the Food Forest in Australia, so yeah, that was great, great mentoring and tuition from them. I've also appreciated your flexibility to
Mm.
really make it contextually specific to our region, because as you say, it's a different climate, a different economic climate as well, I guess you'd say,
Yeah.
to some other places, and different expectations of people to fit this in around their busy lives as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the social side of the course, needs to sort of reflect what's happening around your neck of the woods, So, particularly the bi-regional stuff, I think is important
Yeah.
still. But yeah, that whole social permaculture has really exploded, and it's important. It's kind of tailored to who's in front of you, I guess, but it's very flexible in terms of the topics you can pick.
That's right. Got to follow the energy, don't you?
So
Where
the,
people are at.
yeah, I mean, things like land tenure, it's a massive issue, depending on where in the world you teach that.
Yeah.
Uh, there's so many areas. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
a
Each
big
bioregion would have their own petal of the flower they want to focus on. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, okay. Well, thanks, John, as ever. Looks a bit
Well, Lizzie,
cloudy
thank
down
you.
there. We'll see you in a few weeks. It's only like, gosh, 8 days.
Well, I might see you Sunday.
Yeah. Hopefully see you Sunday.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how things go with Dad
Yeah.
and everything. But yeah, I'll be in touch if I'm around.
It's always good to see your parents.
Yeah, it is.
Bye bye. Thank
Okay,
you.
see you later. Bye bye.